Hey guys, this is Jordan from Spectrum Airsoft, and today we're going to do a review on the ESS Profile Series Profile NVG Goggles. Hey guys, this is Jordan from Spectrum Airsoft. As you know, we're doing a review of these goggles, the ESS Profile Series Profile NVG. And they're not really cheap. These are, the military uses them, police uses them, even firefighters use them. So, and they're not these cheap pair that you get at the hardware store or those like glasses that you get with your airsoft gun, but those are more for shooting. I have to have my hat. Well, let's skip the introduction and move on to the real thing. Okay. These goggles are made by ESS. You can get them at a military surplus store, anywhere. You can order them offline, and they do have them on some airsoft websites, but they aren't this brand. But I've actually got this from a military surplus store called Big Dan's, and a guy brought them in and traded them for, I think he just gave them to him, I don't know what he traded it for, and he actually used these. That's why these are a little foggy, but I don't mind because I usually use this lens. They usually come like this. You can pop the lens straight out and put another one in. Now it's very confusing to putting it in, but when I first got it, I needed a lot of help doing this. And I think I still do. Not really. And there you go, it's in. And I can see it clearly, but when you put it on, it's a little foggy in patches, so the clear one must be really clear. Right here, you have vents for air, and that is cushioned. And right here, if that pops off right there, don't be afraid. I popped it all the way off to show you it does come off, but when you pop it halfway off, well, it's not off, but pop it kind of off, or slanted, you have an air vent right here. Now, you see these ridges in the glasses, like that, right there? A lot of people think, oh, my goggles, they might be messed up, until they read the instructions. These, they pop in to these little pieces right here. And it's easy to slide it in, as I just showed you with the other pair. And most of the time, it's pretty easy to put this back on. You see that hole right there? Make sure there's it'll say left or right. You might not be able to see it, but you put that facing the back of you, and the part with these lines facing the front of where your eyes are going to be looking. And then that's in. Most of the time, it comes with a speed sleeve if you get it at a military surplus store. These are sold separately. Let me pop these back in to show you. The speed sleeve, a lot of people, when I first got it, I was a little confused, although I did know I do know a lot about the military. I was a little confused of what it is. And these goggles do come in different colors, black, tan, and this is a green. Well, more like an OD green than anything. Having a little trouble here. That's the number one problem most people have, is getting that back on. Let me pop this off. The speed sleeve, in most movies you'll see the military slides it on over this thing. And when they're done, which you never see it like this half the time, unless the movie goes into a lot of detail, slides over like this. And the reason you might want to get a speed sleeve, if you do a lot of airsofting, or you don't use them a lot, to not get dusty, you can put this on them, and it protects this lens. And, I mean, it's a little tricky to get on, but it fits perfectly. And if you do get a cheap pair, you better hope they don't hit you. I've used cheap pairs and they were pretty good. Right here, it is adjustable. So you can just adjust it with these, and they have them on both sides. Right here, you have a little cushion. So if you press real hard, it pushes that in. And when you put them on, they're really, really comfortable. I mean, when you're playing airsoft, you know they're on, but then again, they're not too comfortable that you don't think you have them on. Like some sunglasses. And this, you just slide the leftover pair of lenses in here. And most of the time it comes with 2 lenses, so you can order it, just type in ESS. That's all you gotta put in on the search bar, ESS. You can do it on MSN, Google, Yahoo, whatever, and just put ESS, and it should say Easy Eye Pro Goggle, whatever, and then you have it. The speed sleeve does get sweat stains real easily. So, if you do wear it in an airsoft battle, I suggest having it on this part. Like I just told you, you can take that off and slide it over here, which I'm not going to because it takes too long. As I said, you really don't get these at hardware stores unless your hardware store is really, really good, and I don't think we have one here. I bought at Army Surplus Stores, as I said, the best place. So, this should be it. I do wear these in my airsoft battle. These lenses are like polarized or something. I should know the name. And these lenses right here are clear. So when you get yours, if you order them brand new, which they should be, yours will be clearer than mine. And please try to order speed sleeve. I don't want you complaining about, oh, he didn't tell me how to protect this lens when I'm not using it. Here it is again. You just slide this over that, or taking this off, take that off, slide it over, put that back on. It's very simple. That is the info review of the ESS Profile Series Profile NVG Goggles.